What's up guys, it's SRC bringing you another live Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This time it's a ground war domination on the map Interchange. And I really like this map. It's kind of unique in that when you start off here, you're really far away from your first flag. You can see here our run to A is pretty far and the enemy's run to C is also pretty far. And I know from experience that if I run directly to C, I can beat the other team there. And so you can see I just immediately run as fast as I can. I get to C first before the other team. And the reason I do that is to really just preoccupy the other team. I want to get into their spawn and start holding them back off of C. And what that does is it really gives us a better advantage on the B flag. And you can see there I died. I thought I should have won that gunfight. I'm not really sure what happened there. It just seemed like I probably should have killed that guy, but you know, that's okay. The goal there was to really delay them getting to B, and what it does, the B flag on this map can be difficult to get if the other team is set up, and because it's really wide open, there's a lot of different head glitches that have pretty good angles on B dom, and you're pretty exposed when you try to capture that, so it can be difficult. And so what you see I've done there by getting into the C spawn is, you know, number one, we were able to capture B immediately, and then number two, we actually were able to triple cap C, which really just delays them and having to spend their time trying to get a single flag back first. And with this, you know, my goal is to just get into their spawn and get as many kills as I can. You can see their whole team, I think there's 4 or 5 guys here. You know, I get a couple of good kills, I get all of my specialist perks, and then I stupidly go to throw a grenade. And what I should have done is just stuck, you know, with the gunfighting because it was going pretty well. I had all the perks. So that was definitely one decision that, you know, I wish I could have had back. But on this map, what my objective is to just get into the enemy spawn and get as many kills as I can. And on Interchange here, it's pretty easy to spawn trap into either the A or the C dom areas. And so you can see here, I come get this guy here. He's got that dead man's hand, which is just awful. And then you can see I run around here, and there's this guy hiding. He's already in super defensive mode. And now once we clear out the C spawn, they're gonna basically flip all the way up to the top at A, and vice versa. If you push too far and you clear out A, they're gonna flip and spawn all the way back at C. And so you'll see a lot of this game, it's really just pushing through either the A or the C spawns and then running to the other side of the map to catch them once that flip has taken place. So you can see here, I know they've spawned at A. I see they captured A finally here, and I know exactly where they are. They've already pushed up from A. They're going to be behind this next wall coming out of that A tunnel, and you know, so I just kind of push around and get some of those kills there to help protect B. And here I didn't expect that, I guess, that piece of cover to be there for him. I thought that when I ran around that corner that he was just going to be exposed, and so I thought that that would be a quick kill, knowing that there was going to be a second person to get. But that piece of cover, that little wall protruding there, kind of threw me off and got me killed. So now this is really one of the best areas of this map. I call it the A tunnel. It's, I guess, this overpass tunnel. And there's that guy with dead man's hand again. That is just awful. But that tunnel is just such a great area to get people because they just constantly run through there. It seems like no matter how many times you kill people, they still will run through that tunnel. And you know, here I run around trying to get back to that A spawn and didn't really anticipate them being that set up. You could see there was a guy laying prone and then 2 other guys just kind of waiting for us. So here I lead with stuns and grenades, and that's something that I always do when I'm rushing the other team. Part of the reason is, you know, for the hardline perk to get those assists, but obviously the biggest factor is to, you know, stun and give me an advantage when I run around that corner. And so you can see there, I do get a little impatient. You know, I run around that corner and I get killed again, which, you know, you generally don't ever want to make the same mistake twice, and I definitely did there. So you can see I continue to lead with stuns and grenades, and now I get into the A spawn, which, you know, was my objective here, and then get behind these guys, and they're in this A tunnel. Most of the time that's going to be the case, and you can see we get the 3-piece there, and that guy, he should have killed me for sure. I don't know how he didn't. But now you can see our stealth bomber coming through, which is going to flip the spawn back to C again, And so now my goal is just to immediately get back to C as fast as I can, because if you can keep them back there, you keep them off of B, and you really just make it easy to win. And in this game, you'll see I don't really try and play the objective too much, just because I know that the team that I've got and the way this game is going, we're easily going to win this game. So I'm not too worried about capturing flags, because it's kind of taken care of by my teammates. Now you'll see here, you know, basically seen that the spawn flipped back to C. And so I'm just going to do the same thing over again, just rush back here. Again, I lead with a grenade, which is going to get that kill and disorientate that guy. And so that's really what allows me to, you know, take out what normally would be a losing fight. You know, 1 versus 2 is usually not very high percentage. And so you can see here we've again flipped the spawn back to A. And you'll see I get really lucky when I get up there. There's a pretty good streak that I go on, and a lot of it's pretty lucky. And actually it looks like there's still some stragglers back here at C. So I decided to take the C flag just to cement the fact that, you know, that will hopefully spawn back up at A again. And I get really lucky in these upcoming sequences here. Right here, I see the guy in the mini-map, but I, for whatever reason, don't realize where he is. I didn't see him, and he was just laying prone in the grass there. So I get super lucky that he didn't kill me, and, you know, would have ended my streak. And, you know, so I thought that they had flipped up to A, but it looks like some of them had pushed around and got back to C again. So, you know, I just want to clear those guys out, make sure that they spawn at A, because I don't want to run across the map if their whole team's not going to be up there. And so, you know, that's kind of the plan here. And there's that guy with Dead Man's Hand again, I think. And so now I've got all the specialist bonus, and that's a class that I really enjoy playing. The specialist perks are just really fun. You know, it really just makes the game stay fast-paced. You're not worrying about calling in kill streaks, and you just play so much better when you have all those. And so you can see here now, here's this A tunnel, and they're spawning at A, and really what I should have done is just waited for them to come, because inevitably they will come out of this tunnel. It seems like nobody has the patience to stay back and wait for us. And you can see they just keep coming, and I get really lucky in a couple of these next sequences, but you know, I don't want to necessarily wait. I just want to keep the pressure on them, because I feel like the more pressure they have on them, the better off, you know, we are, and the more mistakes that they make just trying to get out of there. Because when, you know, when people get spawn trapped, they tend to panic and make bad decisions and die more. And here I get super lucky. This guy, I mean, just such a small target to hit. He's behind cover. I'm wide out in the open. I'm really not sure how he didn't kill me there, so I get really lucky. And then here again, pushing this tunnel, you know, I get some really lucky kills. You know, I'm taking a lot of damage, so, you know, that was, you know, a pretty good streak, but, you know, really lucky on my part. And so you can see, I see they're pushing up a little bit, so I just want to push this tunnel again and, you know, catch them right as they spawn. And then there, I get pretty lucky. And then finally do die, so that streak does come to an end. So this game's wrapping up. I end up finishing 40-10, and we certainly win this game extremely, you know, effortless on our part. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys watching, and definitely stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you guys Modern Warfare 3 videos every single day. And if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future, just let me know. But that's it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the game.